between the software and the hardware
Yeah, and if
for the
something
specific
changes,
application.
yeah, and if something changes, and we have a great example of those RTX cards that we were talking about earlier, very, very new, and oftentimes there's little bugs when something is very, very new, and it was true. In Photoshop, if you enlarged an image or used Smart Sharpen, you got image artifacts, like built into the image, not like on your display only. And so we actually know that, so that we would know to tell customers like, either hold off on this, or this will probably be fixed by a driver update and we'll let you know when it is, or do you want us to hold your machine until there's a fix? And we can figure it out.
Either a software or a hardware fix.
Yeah, whatever it takes to fix it. But we have that knowledge. We can tell the customer that, so they don't get it, immediately start using Photoshop, and there's this weird bug thing going on. They've already been warned.
Can I ask you a question that's going to make John feel weird?
Yeah.
So clearly your brain is the most powerful thing in the company, and your brain is the most powerful thing in the company. Why do you still work here?
I love it here. I've been here for 17 years.
Really?
Yeah, because John's my older brother, so I started...
Oh, there you go. There's the answer. There's the answer.
I started working with John. I mean, I was still in high school. I think I was a junior in high school. And I worked through Puget all through college and after college. Now it's been a while since college.
Did you graduate?
No.
Oh, okay. Got a family thing going on here. Yep.
Family thing going on. No, he got closer than I did, but it just got to the point where Puget, it's just so fun here. Like, I mean, especially when you get to how long we've been here. Like, I've been through production. I was production manager for a while, repair, QC. And so you work somewhere long enough, especially in a small company, you get to really tailor what you do to what you enjoy. Yeah. So right now, I like this. I like writing benchmarks. I like testing stuff. I like writing.
That's cool.
So it's awesome.
What about you, William? Why are you still here?
Well, not related. But, I've been here a long time, too. 13 years as of yesterday.
Is that common with people that work here?
Relatively. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think we see probably more turnover in production and support, but a lot of the people have been here a long time. The head of our consulting department was the first actual employee after John himself. As we got quite a few folks who've been here a long time. It's a good environment, a good set of folks to work with.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I was just wondering, because how do you keep knowledgeable people like that? I mean, that's a management thing. How do you do that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we aren't a cold, large company. We're a family. And we are one that are unified in mission, that we all want to do the same thing, which is we all geek out over the work that our customers are doing and how much technology can do for the world. And so we just feel like we're playing that kind of role in the world.
I've seen a lot of people that have companies like this, and they get so good at something that people from Alabama find them when they're looking for a machine and a solution, right? Like me. And so when thousands of people like me start coming to you, how do you scale that and keep that good old boy culture?
That's a good question. We specifically say that we do things here that don't scale. And so we have to be very specific about what we're willing to, what problems we're willing to tackle, and we keep that focus very, very narrow. And if we start to get too big, then we kind of have to prune the tree a little bit, and we have to go and decide what are the things that are most important to us that we're going to solve this problem.
Okay, so you're not just going after every opportunity that comes down the...
No, we're very specific. We have a number in our mind of how many different software and hardware platforms we think we can support, and that's how many we go after.
Really? But you could hire more people and bring more software and hardware platforms into the fold. Do you do that, or?
Well, no, because we feel like the relationship is what makes everything different here. The relationship amongst people here in the company and the relationship we have with customers. What we do, talking with a specific customer and tailoring something to their needs, that doesn't scale. And so we don't have a burning desire to scale.
Interesting. I would ask Matt if that was true, but he's your brother. He's not going to tell me the truth.
It's true. I mean, there's even some good examples. Like we used to sell laptops, and eventually we just decided that we wanted to focus on workstations, so we dropped laptops. It was not an insignificant amount of our business. It was 40% of our business. 40% of our business.
You just dropped 40% of your business?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're happy.
Really?
We're happy. Laptops were not fun. Laptops break a lot more than desktops. It's harder to get high quality laptops that we can really add value to. I mean, because we could just resell Dell laptops, but we wouldn't actually be adding any value in there. So unlike workstations, this kind of stuff that we can, really fully tweak absolutely everything, laptops we couldn't, and so we just decided to drop them. Yeah.
Wow. Was that a hard decision?
Well, I mean, yeah, when you look at the numbers on the page, that makes it for a hard decision. But then you look at the experiences, and it's not a hard decision. The experience wasn't as good. And if we're tailoring hardware to use case, and we can't tailor the hardware, then what are we doing? We're doing one-size-fits-all computers too. So that's why we focus on desktops.
Got it. So you don't want to be a production type house. You want to be a specialty
We like
shop.
that we're big enough that we can actually get the job done, that we have a statistically large enough sample size, and we're big enough that partners are interested in working with us. But we want to find that happy medium. We don't want to be, turn into a big commodity volume seller.
Interesting. So you operate on margins, or how do you do that?
Yeah. I mean, the way that we keep all of this funded is when we sell the computers. They will be more expensive than you'll find from Dell, not obnoxiously so, but the way that we position it is you have the right computer for you. So it actually ends up being faster for the dollar than if you were to go to somewhere else buy cheaper hardware, but it not have to be the right hardware.
Got it. Well, if you can keep me from rendering at 3 a.m., then that'll work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet.